Hey DBS, it's a beautiful Tuesday here at DBS, and I'm so happy that you are joining us to start off your day. My name is Jacques Wooding, so let me just fully welcome you to DBS this morning and say thank you for being here. Today we are starting off your day as usual with the morning news highlights. And that is a wrap for our morning news highlights. Right now we are getting ready to head on into the rest of the show, and Jovan and I have been pretty busy in the past few weeks, so I'm so happy that we always get to take you along with us on our adventures. Right now, we're heading to a quick commercial break, so it's about that time to make sure that everybody in the house is awake. It's time to get around the TV, get around your devices. It's DBS This Morning. We'll be right after this quick commercial break. Welcome back, DBS family. Now, we had to catch you coming off of the stage because the amount of energy he had, you would have run back down to Denry from the cultural center, leave his vehicle. Hey, Pablo, now you here, you there, you everywhere because Pablo there too. Now, Pablo is with KPT. How did that come along?
KPT, the movement with KPT basically came from a single conversation with one of my friends, Kitina. She's also a member of the team. And she was like, yo, Pablo, I know the kind of vibe you just bring. We want to bring a new vibe and we want you to come on. And that's all it took. I was like, yeah, just link me, let me make it happen.
All right, but a lot of people associate Pablo with Denry segments. Now you're branching out. We see Power Soca. I mean, you're ready for the road. How does it feel, expanding yourself as an artist?
Well, Pablo has always been about different genres and different types of music. So really and truly, Power Soca is just one aspect of it. I always wanted to go into that aspect of music. And coming from 2019 Soca Monarch, when I did Keisha, it just gave me that kind of excitement to really come back and do something even bigger. So that is where the inspiration for the road came from.
Right, amazing. And we know there's work going on behind the scenes. Solution need to know, is Pablo registered for Soca Monarch?
Yes, so Pablo is indeed registered for Soca Monarch. I actually dropped off my registration form today and I will be taking part in this year's competition.
Right. How are you feeling heading into that though? I mean, there was a lot of mixed reactions when Keisha made it into Soca Monarch. How are you feeling heading in this time with a song more palatable to the Soca audience?
I think this time around it's going to be more of a movie, more of an experience for the crowd especially. My intention for Soca Monarch is to put on a show, put on something that people could remember for years to come. With the road, I promise you, top-notch production, top-notch performances, top-notch presentation, and hopefully we could take the crown home on that night.
All right, amazing. And where can people check out the track?
All right, so you could visit my Instagram, Pablo, there too. You could also visit Jameen Entertainment on YouTube. You could find all my music on there. You could follow me also on Facebook at Curtly Esteva. And yeah, basically, these are my social media platforms for bookings. You could contact my manager at 518-3447. So yeah, that's what it is about Pablo this year. We're looking to take everything home, trust me.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing you performing.
Yeah, definitely. You will be seeing a lot more of Pablo. A lot more songs are still out there and they will be released very, very soon. So just keep your eyes fixed on my social media and we're going to get lots more music coming your way.
All right, fantastic. Hey DBS family, right now we are coming to you from Harbor Club and we were very happy to take the invitation from the OACS to attend today's activity. Of course, we had a warm welcome and actually when we walked in, there were young students performing, playing musical instruments, and what a way to start off today's activity. We are actually joined by a representative of the OACS, Mr. Jameen Anthony, who's going to fill us in on what exactly took place today. So how are you feeling this morning, seeing everything come together?
Well, relieved first and foremost. We've spent quite a while planning for this event. This is the launch of the Digital Education Capacity Strengthening Initiative. It's a program that will be sponsored or funded by USAID and UNICEF, and is being implemented by the OECS Commission. And the reason you saw the very young kids playing the whole string orchestra is because the program is going to focus on content development, digital content development for grades K to 3, so that's early childhood, and it's going to involve at least 5 member states of the OECS. And so what this program is going to involve is training of teachers in developing digital content. And the idea is to develop high quality and engaging content that is culturally relevant and contextual to the region. You know, sometimes you get content that's on the internet, but it's not necessarily fitting with our curriculum. The content we want to have developed is, of course, it must be aligned to our curriculum. And also, there'll be training for school leaders, curriculum leaders, you know, principals, curriculum officers. And in addition to that, we're looking to digitize a lot of the textbooks and books that have been produced, some of them by students, for example, out of the Right to Read program. So it involves a lot, and it's certainly going to be in itself a capacity building program for teachers, for principals, and really to develop a big cadre of content developers in the region.
All right, amazing. I can't help but wonder though, does the pandemic play a role into why this initiative would be taken up at this point in time?
Absolutely. So the pandemic is one of the things we recognize as a shock to the system. You know, when something happens, you realize, wait a minute, we need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Although the whole idea for developing digital content in the OECS came about before the pandemic, but we were susceptible to a lot of shocks in the region, you know, climate change, now we have health crises and so on. And so the idea is to build resilience in the education sector so that you have continuity of learning. So when students have to stay home, or there's limits in terms of physical contact, students can still learn. And so the idea is we're trying to build a distributed learning system where our learners can access content that is online or on their device, and also that teachers now can play a bigger role in developing learning resources that fit and suit their learners, more specifically their learners. Yeah.
Okay. And the program being launched in St. Lucia, I know that other islands are involved as well. Like you mentioned, the program is going to be targeting 5 OECS member states. So in addition to St. Lucia, what other countries are we seeing involved?
Okay, so the way to remember it is the 4 Windward Islands plus St. Kitts and Nevis. Okay. So that is, of course, Grenada, Dominica, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and St. Kitts and Nevis.
Okay, that's an easy way to keep that in mind. So following the launch, what's the first step we should expect to see?
The first step following the launch, really, there's going to be, and I don't want to bore your audience, but we have to do a little bit of evaluation and assessing what's on the ground. There is already an in-train program, what we call the Island Content Development Program. We will be carrying out some evaluation, assessment of that. There are some content gaps we need to look at in terms of where are the areas of priority we need to focus on for developing content. In addition to that, we want to carry out an assessment of our teachers, our curriculum experts, in terms of what skills they have that can lend to this project. And so, it's sort of like trying to measure and identify the problem very accurately before you roll out implementation. So that's important. And then I think what we can expect shortly thereafter is a suitable training program where the courses are going to be tailored for the teachers, so that they now would soon thereafter roll out the actual development of content. And a very important and critical bit to that is how we put together the platforms where students, parents, and teachers can access that content. Because at the end of the day, we want the content to be free to everybody in the OECS, not content they have to pay for, and maybe, who knows, students won't have to buy textbooks anymore.
I mean, Parents love to hear that. I know my parents would have been elated had that come around in my time. And I know you mentioned a lot of work going on with teachers. I know parents do love to get involved. Is there any way in the project that parents can play a role in the initial stages as well?
Well, absolutely. So while we're carrying out this assessment and evaluating what's happening, parents are important stakeholders we must consult with, and so we've always done that. But this is going to be more of a focus in this program. More and more parents having to, some parents have to be both teacher and parent now because of the whole pandemic situation. So we want to strengthen their ability to monitor what their children are doing. Just to give an example, one of the resources we've made available and sort of promoted in the region is the Global Digital Library, which is really what we call a digital public good, which is really funded by the Norwegian government. Now, what they've done is they've made a replica of that whole platform, which contains about 6,000 and more literacy resources and books, games. And so we have an OECS version of that. And now they'll be further developing that platform so that parents can log in, their child can log in, and the parent can actually monitor which books have their children read, to what extent they've gone through the book. And so these are the kind of things we want to build into our, ultimately, our OECS digital learning ecosystem, where parents, citizens, everybody can have some learning opportunity. And so we're building at one brick at a time.
All right, I mean, you have to start somewhere. So for anybody who's looking to keep up with the program, looking out for updates, how can we do so?
So the communications aspect is very important. And so we have that really as a, if I can find the right expression for it, it's a program activity. So every month you can expect there'll be some media release, there'll be a social media buzz that's created in terms of what's happening with the program. So you would see, for example, now OECS social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, will be featuring some of the teachers who are some of our champion content developers, some of the teachers or curriculum people who are content quality assurance reviewers. We want to feature them as well. And there's also, and another important facet I forgot to mention, is we want to have young people involved as well, because they may have more time or the aptitude to take on some of the, how do you call these now, these authoring software, that graphic design, some of those things you want to incorporate into interactive and visually appealing resources. So all of this, I think we want to make a big splash about.
All right, amazing. Well, we definitely have to keep it locked to the OECS's socials. And of course, you need to keep watching DBS because our newscast always features what's happening with the OECS. As for right now, we are heading into a quick commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, Bullsfit Lifestylers. Today, yes, we're back with some explosive exercises. So, I know you guys been following me. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for supporting DBS. Thanks for coming on and doing the exercises. So right now, we're in the level that you have to be explosive. You need to expatiate yourself right now. Don't go in your encyclopedia, you're not going to get that. That's in the Bullsfit Lifestyle Thesaurus, so don't come there. Today we have lovely Emily. We come here to show off and show out today. So we're going to give you an explosive 6-minute exercise. We're going to hit the entire body. So right now, get your water. If you're home, try and get your step. Try and get a bucket. Try and get something to step on because we're going to do an explosive movement. So first, we're going to go into some bench step squats. So what we're going to do, we're going to step up and squat at the same time. So just follow us. 6 minutes working. Let's get ready in 3, 2, and I go, you go. 1, let's go. Squat. Let's go. 15. 2. 3. That's it. 4. 5. Woo, let's go. 6. You step up, land in the squat, come down. Land in the squat. 7. Let's go. 8. 9. 5 more. Let's go. 5. Let's go, Central. Let's go. 4. 3. Alert, alert. Let's go. 2. And 1. Good job. Quick sip of water. Still time in quick sip. Refreshing. We'll deal with that soon. All right. Our 5-10 seconds rest. Our next exercise. We're going to stand, legs spaced out slightly. And we're just going to stretch our right leg only. 15 stretches on each side. Side raises. Let's go. Control it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give that side 5 seconds rest, and we hit to the next side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, check it out. Quick sip, quick sip. That's it. The third exercise we're going to do mountain climbers. However, we're going to do it slow. So you're going to have beautiful Emily on one side here. You're going to be here, so you're going to be stretched out on your step or on your bench or whatever, properly balanced. And we come in one leg at a time slow. So we're going to do the right leg. Let's go. 1, 2, same leg. 3, same leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You see Emily is looking forward. Next leg. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. Back flat, chest out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. Trust me. If you're not feeling that burn, that means you're not working. Take a quick sip of water, quick sip of coffee. All right. Our next exercise, we're going to do a free weight squat. So we're going to squat, not all the way wide, but almost regular. Clasp your hands in front of you. And we're going to go down as low as you can. Try to actually sit down on your calf. Take your time, don't rush the exercise. 50, 50, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Simple. Stretch your arms back. Twist your arms slightly. Push your chest out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it up, down, and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and bend it forward. Chest out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you bring it behind you, rotate your shoulders and bring it down like you're on stage posing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lastly, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in and release. Easy 6 minutes, simple, explosive exercise. If you're not sweating profusely like this, then you're not working out. You wake up in the morning, you pray, you defecate, you drink your tea, and then you do an explosive exercise like that. Nothing's going to stop you. You alone can stop yourself. Be fit and focus.
3, 2, and 1. And that is a wrap. Today's show is over. Before I let you go on into the rest of your day, though, we need to share a thought for the day. And this one might hit some of you a bit hard. I mean, when I read it, I knew it was something I needed to share. It might be timely for someone. But today's thought for the day, I'm fighting not to let it out. Okay. Today's thought for the day is that you can't change something by loving it harder. Now, often in life, we come across different situations, we come across different people, friendships, relationships, and you think, if I change myself, if I do everything that this person wants, that they will stay here and that they will treat me better. But how people treat you is a reflection of themselves and their intentions. Nothing you do is going to change any of it. And it may not be the sprightly, happy advice that you want to hear to start off your day, I know, but it might be something that is timely for you to hear so you can put a stop to a situation that is not serving you in life. And of course, move forward into a brighter day, a better position, which is where we want to see you. As of right now, have a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.